up, everybody? Welcome to the Phil and Leroy the Judgmental Podcast,
What's up, everybody? This your boy Phil.
and I'm Leroy. Well, this is our football season finale as the Eagles lost to the San Francisco 49ers 19-23. Here's some quick stats. Well, 23-19. Here's some quick stats. On the 49ers side, we got Brock Purdy, 18 for 31, 262 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, sacked once. And we have that Jennings pass for that touchdown to McCaffrey. Rushing, we have Christian McCaffrey at 15 carries, 48 yards. Brock Purdy, 9 carries for 24 yards. Receiving, we have Demarcus Robinson, 6 receptions, 111 yards, 1 touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, six receptions, 66 yards, and 2 touchdowns. On the Eagles side, we have Jalen Hurts, 20 for 35, 168 yards, 1 touchdown, sacked once. Rushing, we have Saquon Barkley, 26 carries, 106 yards. Tank Bigsby, 4 carries, 19 yards. Jalen Hurts, 5 carries, 14 yards. And Dallas Goedert had that rushing touchdown for 1 yard. Receiving, we have Devontae Smith, 8 receptions, 70 yards. Dallas Goedert, 4 receptions, 33 yards. And A.J. Brown, 3 receptions for 25 yards. Well, my opinion on this game is Heads got to roll. Heads is going to have to roll, and that means pretty much the whole coaching staff. See, Sirianni gets a little leeway because he won the Super Bowl last year, but everybody got to go. And people talking about Kellen Petrillo. Vic has to be talked to also. I hate this defense where they'll let a team dip and pick down the field, and then when it gets in the red zone, oh, let's play some defense. The 49ers, that last drive when the 49ers scored, it was almost like they was letting them get in the red zone. Come on now. Now, y'all talking about Kellen Petrillo. What about Vic? The same shit.
Yeah, but Vic did a good job all year. He fucking choked this game. Our defense didn't show up because we ain't getting no pressure. Our best cornerback got beat for a deep ass bomb. Then go or Dory Jackson, he needs to go too. He get his ass cooked every time you on the field. The opponents just look for him.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like you gave up big plays. Yeah, we got turnovers, we got interception. We were still in the game, but you can't besides those real big plays and that trick play, and trick play came off with like them being down there. But besides those 2 big plays, they ain't really move the ball like that.
Yo, yes, they was. They moved the ball to get down there to do that trick play. It was almost like they let them score, and I don't like that defense. That let's not
right, and that's what pressure. I'm saying.
And let them throw. Let Brock Purdy sit down and throw the football down the field. It's ridiculous.
Our defense was playing good these last, I want to say, second half of the season. This game, they ain't do shit because, like I said, they ain't pressure the quarterback. They did stop the run till late in the game when they started running the ball. But before that, they wasn't doing shit. So the defense was playing okay. It's on your offensive coordinator and your offense to do something.
And they saying trade A.J. Brown also. First of all, if they trade A.J. Brown, it's going to be a humongous cap hit. And if you trade him, what are you going to get in return? Now, if you can get another bona fide top wide receiver in return, like a DK Metcalf, and I just threw his name out there, I ain't really talking about him. Now, if you can get him in return, that's a little different. But what are you going to get in the meantime? Hey, look, if he want to pout and stick his lips out, oh, well, then don't play then, and don't get paid, one or the other. So, yeah, there's definitely Heads got to roll. That whole coaching staff, the offensive line coach, the quarterback coach, and everything.
No, now yes. you just in emotions right now. So you want
to I ain't in emotions. Everybody got the roll.
So the offensive line been hurt all year. So why would you fire the coach for that? The offensive line coach was hurt. Blaine Johnson pretty much missed the whole season.
Okay,
your center was hurt. And your guard was hurt.
They've been playing shitty all year.
They've been hurt all year.
Let's get some.
Why don't you look at the stats to see how many games our offensive linemen missed? They
missed
don't matter.
A lot of
games. It do matter.
Listen. Sirianni, those are Sirianni's people, right? Would you say? Okay, probably. He don't have no power here anymore. So get the GM to hire a coaching staff. He ain't in charge of hiring anybody anymore. We did it your way. We did it your way.
Yeah, I don't like it. They're going to let them do it again.
No, they shouldn't.
I think there's 3 people that's probably need to go, and it's definitely Kevin Petrillo. He was a rookie guy, and that was his friend. And this is almost on some Doug Peterson shit. Doug Peterson put his boy over there, fucked around and lost his job twice because he wanted to give his boy the offensive coordinator job. And now here's Sirianni giving it to his boy. When you got a Super Bowl caliber team that just won a Super Bowl, that got superstars that's not rookies, they're veterans on your team, you need to have experience as an offensive coordinator. You can't just plug in some rookie ass, no experience coordinator and think everything's going to bang. The last time we did that shit with an inexperienced coordinator, we look like shit. As soon as you get a coordinator that's been around and know what they're doing, then we go to the Super Bowl. So why didn't you just stick to the same method? Bring
And
somebody in here that got experience. So
I said,
Patullo is number one. The kicker is number two, and number three is AJ Brown.
okay, you gonna get rid of him? Like I said, that's gonna
I
be a
would I
cap
would look
hit.
to get rid of him if I can. If I can't, then I would keep him
That's gonna be a
because it got
cap
to make
hit.
sense. I'm just not gonna cut him for or trade him for a fucking bag of chips. It got to make sense, like an even trade. I seen somebody online. They was talking about CD Lamb for AJ straight up. I
They
wouldn't do
wouldn't do
that.
that.
I wouldn't
No,
do that because
no.
CJ dropped. AJ been dropping passes these last couple games because this game he had 3 drops. They had the bye week, and then the game before that he had 2. So, like, I don't think he had any drops last year in the regular season. And then this year he already got 5 in the last 2 games. So it's like his heart not there. He's not into the game. His head not there. So maybe we bring another coordinator on and see if we can get them all on the same page and give it one more go around before you blow the squad up.
Exactly. Maybe he's bored because of the offensive shit. The offensive shit, which is the coordinator, because
He
he did the same play. They did that same play over and over again, and thinking that San Francisco wasn't going to recognize it. And then the last play where they where Jalen threw it to was
got
that
her.
Goddard? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
When he threw it to them, that was the same play in reverse. So he flipped the play
Yeah.
like you playing Madden. Like I said
Yeah.
last week, that he's a Madden player, front office football player. They was good at that shit, but it ain't football. You
They
can't
show
go ahead.
they showed when he was trying to get that last play in, and they showed like the coach's face and AJ like they just was like, oh, this is already some bullshit, like on the sideline. And if
Mm-hmm.
I was AJ, I'd have ordered him out of that shit. He called a pass pay and everybody was covered.
Yep.
So when AJ threw it, he just said fuck it. But that drive was bullshit anyway because we had 3 timeouts and it was like 4 minutes on the clock. Why did you kill the run? You can still run the ball.
Right.
How we lose a game and we still got all 3 timeouts?
Mm-hmm.
You could at least like fucking gathered your troops, call the timeout, let them get a breather, call a good play or some shit.
Right.
See what the defense is throwing out there for these last couple of plays, call another timeout, some shit like that. He just letting the offense run out there on some bullshit, fucking the same shit. And like you said, this is what we've been doing all year, squeaking by, and now it came to bite us in the ass in the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
And there was other factors too, because the referees they called one penalty all game on San Fran and 7 or 8 penalties on us. The one where he damn near bear hug with both hands, Jahan Dotson in front of the
Yeah.
ref, and he don't call that.
Yeah. That
And
was
then
that.
uh, and then
That
Tom
definitely
Brady
was a
knew that was
penalty.
bullshit, but Tom Brady gonna say, well, both players got a opportunity to go for the ball. He wasn't going for the ball. He was hugging our receiver, bear hug with both hands. That was straight bullshit.
It
And it was
says
like every
good
every time we ran a good 10-yard play with Barkley or a sneak quarterback or something nice to pick up the first down, a
penalty.
penalty, a goddamn penalty, and it would be a
Yeah.
late penalty. The flag ain't out until we pick up the first down.
Mm-hmm.
Straight bullshit, man.
It says here if the Eagles trade Brown before June the 1st, it would leave them with 43.45 million in dead cap money in 2026. They could trade him after June 1st and take the bulk of that dead cap hit in 2027, leaving them with a manageable 16.35 million in dead cap money in 2026. The
Yeah, you don't
problem
want to
with
deal with
that
that.
is the Eagles wouldn't get any 2026 draft compensation in return for Brown in that instance because the trade would take place after the NFL draft. Perhaps more important is many suitors will move on via the NFL draft, trade, or free agent signing rather than waiting until the summer without a guarantee of being able to trade Brown. So they stuck with him pretty much. Because
Yeah,
you trade him after the draft. What you getting for him? So like you stuck with him, unless, like I said, unless there's I'm gonna give say DK Metcalf for an example. Unless he's a free agent and you sign him, and then you trade AJ Brown after the draft. If you do something like that, that's different. But it ain't nothing happening like that right now. So
What's the
you
name? Ain't
stuck
going.
with him.
What's the name? Don't want him anyway though. Pittsburgh.
Yeah, I
They
just
like
use
they like shit. We dealt with AJ Brown. Then we dealt with Pickens. We don't want no headache again. They keep
right.
giving their headaches no matter how talented they are. They don't want to deal with that shit.
Right. Yeah, I just use him as example, but that's you stuck with him. I've been telling people at the job, like you stuck with him. What you going to, if he wants to pout and don't play, then he ain't gonna get paid, one or the other. But from the Eagles, ain't nothing you can do. You gotta keep him. You got to keep him. And like I said, unless there's a big free agent wide receiver, like you said, CD Lamb, if he's a free agent and the Eagles signed him and then traded AJ after June the 1st, now we talking. That's different. But no, if you can't get somebody that's at his level or better in return, then there's no need. There's no need to trade him. I say maybe he's bored
It don't
because of
matter
the
if you're
play
bored or
calls.
not. You get paid to catch the ball. So when it's there, you catch it. He didn't
Yeah, I
catch
know.
passes that he normally catch.
Right.
They
I
said
agree.
they said this is like the first time in since ESPN started counting third down what did he say? Third down drop passes on third down. We had four of them that game. And it leads the NFL since ESPN started counting drop passes in one game on third down. I don't know where to get that stat from, but that's fucked up. If you can't, we had a total, I think, 7 drops in that game because you had AJ, they pretty much three, or you can say two. Goddard dropped two. Smith dropped one or two. The running back dropped one. It's like, God damn. I mean, you look at AJ numbers and you say, well, damn, AJ was struggling. He ain't do shit. But if those people would have court where they court, it's a windy day. So the pass is not going to be on the money. But if you can get both hands on it, you got to catch that ball.
And oh,
Those passes that AJ got thrown to him, a superstar number one would have caught those passes.
LaShawn McCoy on the speakeasy said this about the said this about Jalen Hurts. He says, Hurts, I need you to be special. Make plays. Former NFL running back LaShawn McCoy said on the speakeasy, I did a lot of digging, man, and I don't know what to throw him under the bus here, but I know some people, and the problem is they can do different exotic looks, different formations, different motions, because I'm hearing that he really can do it. So now, ladies and gentlemen, the NFL Super Bowl MVP is an idiot. Pretty much that's what he called him. The guy been playing football for how long? Been playing quarterback for how long at a high level? I think he knows exotic formations and motions.
You know how it is. Once a player lose, they act like they forget their resume and say what have you done now lately. You can't you can't win a game if your guys don't catch the ball. Simple as
Right.
that. He's throwing the ball and they're not catching it.
So here goes some pending free agents for 2026. This is only the name people. You say yes or no. Should they resign? Dallas Goddard.
Yes.
I'm iffy on Dallas Goddard. If they do, they do. They don't, they don't. Reed Blankenship.
Well, Dallas Goddard led our team in receptions and touchdowns. Why would you get rid of
Okay.
him? I
Yeah,
mean, I'm not
and
bringing him back. He's not going to be one of the top paid tight ends because now he's older now. You know what I mean?
well, hell, remember they was trying to trade him last year.
Well, they weren't really trying to trade him; they're trying to cut him, and they brought him back on the cheaper end of things. So you can give him a bump if you want because he's still like damn near. Did he lead all tight ends and touchdowns or up there? So you don't want. It's not like he washed.
Reed Blankenship.
He disappointed me this year because Reed was real good last year, and this year he didn't do shit. Even that trick play that the Jennings threw, we had two guys in front of Reed, but it was Reed and it was who's the other guy that let McCaffrey slip out. McCaffrey's their best player. If he's running long, you got to think about it and say, "Oh shit, where he going?" You know what I mean? You
Yeah, I
already
don't
got
get
two
that.
guys in front of you that can tackle the receiver. So why all y'all run up like that and just leave McCaffrey back there by himself? That was
Ex-
dumb as shit. And that was Reed Blankenship back there. He been fucking up
especially
all year and getting a ride.
especially if their best receiver got hurt. You would think you would key in on all the players like that. You know McCaffrey like to catch and stuff and like to catch and everything. He should
Hmm.
have already been keyed. Like where's he going? Where's he moving at? Not just let him go like that. That's ridiculous.
But you can see it's a coordinated thing because when they wanted to get McCaffrey involved, he was getting screen passes, he was getting handoffs, he was getting slants. He was doing it. There was finding ways to get him involved, and we don't do that with AJ Brown. And that's probably why AJ got frustrated. But frustrated or not, you can't bitch and talk about I'm always open on your commercial and talking playing about you need the ball, throw me the ball, all the shit he was saying, and then you dropping the ball.
N'Kobe Dean,
Keep him. I'm not
Jalen
like I said, I'm not breaking the bank for Nicole Dean. That's my boy, and I like him, but he got an injury history. Damn near every year he getting hurt.
Jalen Phillips,
Yes, I'll bring him back, even though
J
he didn't do shit in the big moment either.
Jahan Dotson.
See, I like Dawson as a three. You know what I mean? And if I can, I'll probably bring all three of my receivers back because you can't blame him. He don't get enough targets and shit, but when he do get targets, he usually make the play.
AJ Dillon, we can skip him. Sam Howell, we can
Why you
skip
say
him.
kip him?
I said
Cut him?
skip him. Now, AJ Dillon, how many carries did he get this year?
What do you mean skip him? Don't say skip
Skip
him,
him.
say cut him.
No, skip
Release
him
him.
like you don't have to have your opinion because it's not like he's like a
Well, no, no, no,
poor
no.
player.
Just keep
All right,
keep
I
it
say, all
real.
right, AJ Dillon, what would you do?
Get rid of him.
Sam Howell,
Get rid of him.
Brandon Graham,
He's going to retire, so you ain't got to worry about him. That's my boy, but he's going to retire.
Aziz, Ojwari,
I don't even know who that is.
Joshua Uche,
I don't know who that is either.
Brandon Mann.
See, now you talking about special teams guys. I don't know who these guys is. If those guys want to be on the team and they special team guys, I would keep them because they ain't
Yeah,
making no money.
yeah, that's why I was saying to skip these guys because they weren't like important or whatever. Grant
Well, the other guys
Calcaterra
that you
can
named was
roll.
named guys though.
Yeah, but when I started getting Sam Howell and AJ Dillon,
Yeah, but they've been around. You know who they are. I don't even know who these other dudes is. They tell you how much fill they get.
Grant Calcaterra.
I like him as a second tight end.
Oh shit, that guy can't even block. Are you kidding?
I
Hey, he
like him
got
as
to
a second
go. He ain't
tight
gonna
end.
be here next year. He ain't gonna be
They
here
might.
next season.
He might.
Shit, the guy can't even block. Anytime that he was
There's a
on,
lot of tight ends that can't block.
he couldn't block for shit.
Half our line couldn't block as backups. You gonna
No,
cut all
he.
them too?
Yep.
Goddamn Fred Johnson, he can't block for shit.
He,
And what's the other dude? Tooth. These guys, man, they
yeah,
getting holding penalties every goddamn play.
you nailed it. He can roll too. You nailed it. You hit the nail on the
Which
head.
one?
All the people you just named.
Fred Johnson and Tooth.
There you go. You got it. Yeah, they're not gonna sign Grant Calcaterra. He fucked up. He couldn't block. He was good at catching the ball and everything. I ain't talking about that, but when it
Is he?
come to
Is
blocking,
you say he a free agent next year?
yes.
He might be here because he's
Ah,
not making no money. So you can really easily sign him and let Goddard go just to save a buck.
mm-hmm.
And they drafted him to be like the starting tight end.
Yeah. Well, is there anything else you want to talk about?
No, I just think it's funny that Cam Newton is all laughing and clowning about the Eagles and shit. You know what I mean? It's like, damn, you just got so much hate in your blood for the Eagles. You ain't do this much clowning when your team got put out. And
And
the same with Shannon Sharp. He talking so much shit about us. Well, what happened the week before when y'all lost? You know what I mean? Y'all was
right.
right there in it in the mix too. And every year y'all get put out, but you focus more talk on the Eagles than your own team.
And to go on and go back to Cam Newton, as you just mentioned, the Panthers coach is shitty also, just like our coach. I swear, like, what in the hell are some of these guys be thinking about?
Yeah.
What the hell? And he pretty much lost the game based on his coaching.
But Cam Newton, they said they took all his shit out of the fucking stadium. Like, if you went there, you would have never known he played for the team.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of shit is that? You're supposed to be their best player.
Yep. Because he made some higher up mad, probably the owner or something.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Yeah. Boy, there's some shitty coaching. And well, I tell you, a lot of people don't like Jalen Hurts, and people just think he's like the worst. And I'll be arguing like, well, if you look at his stats, statistically, he's one of the better
Right.
quarterbacks in the league. Because what
I
Josh
think
Allen do?
right. Well, they don't care about what they do. Like Josh Allen would do two pushes, and they'll say, "Oh, Superman came. They can't stop him with the quarterback sneak." No, it's a tush push. And when Jalen do it, y'all digging our ass about. That's all he got is the tush push. But when Josh Allen do it, is a quarterback sneak, and it's the same shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. There's no like standout quarterback this
And
season that's like tearing the
and
league up
and
with his skills.
like I said before, they always talk about how Cam Newton and them guys that speak easy. They say, well, the elite quarterbacks, if they don't show up, they don't win. And I told you that was bullshit because if you check like the last 10 games, Josh Allen threw for less than I think it was 200 yards. They had a winning
Mm-hmm.
record.
Yep.
No, he winning games with no touchdowns rushing or passing. So don't tell me he got to be Superman to win a game. They
Well,
do that to downplay the talent that's around him. Them guys ain't scrubs that's around him.
mm-hmm.
Goddamn, number one rusher. So if you got the number one rusher, that means you got a good offensive line. Your quarterback probably led the league in quarterback sneaks. So that means they fucking pushing that line. The same shit we was doing last year. So don't sit here and
Mm-hmm.
tell me like he all by himself and he ain't got no weapons. Bullshit.
And what about Justin Herbert?
Well, I never was a Herbert fan because he got the strong arm, he got the look of to be a good quarterback, but he got like a pea brain. Like he do dumb shit in big moments. I mean, he does. Like I don't even with what's the name? I don't know if you still want to say he's elite. It's hard to say he elite Joe Burrows because he's always hurt.
Mm-hmm.
What good is being elite and not making the playoffs every year?
Right, right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, there is no top quarterback this year that's like top amongst all the quarterbacks. So Jalen Hurts is like right in there.
Even
I
Drake May ain't do shit, but they won the game.
right.
Did he even throw for a touchdown? I think he had one touchdown, one pick.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So Drake May, he'll be having quiet games and they still win off of that defense. And Bo Nix do the same shit. I mean, they
Yep.
young boys, so I can't get on them like that. It's good that they're young and they're winning early. But when the playoffs roll around, it's gonna be somebody that's a veteran. This is Josh Allen year. So if he don't get it, because the coast is clear for him.
Pretty much, you're right. And Drake May also had 5 sacks, so he gets sacked all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is it's clear cut for Josh to
I
get
don't
it.
like how they said Drake May don't have no weapons because he got weapons too. Because Diggs is 1,000 yard receiver. He was a Pro Bowler, and then you got both running backs run the ball good. The rookie and the other bull, they both strong running backs that run the ball good. So he's not
Mm-hmm.
by himself either. You can say what you want. They
Yep.
make it seem like these other quarterbacks got to be Superman and they playing by themselves with no help. First off, you're not winning a Super Bowl with no help anyway. I don't can't tell you what quarterback won a Super Bowl where he had no help around him. That's bullshit.
Exactly.
And that's a
Yep.
bullshit narrative they like to keep running. Jalen Hurts got all these weapons. And my thing is, if you saying Jalen Hurts needs all these weapons to be successful and win a Super Bowl, well, what about all these other guys that don't got the weapons? Obviously, they need weapons too.
Well,
It's like a bullshit story. You know what I mean?
well, don't forget that they said that they only went to the Super Bowl because of Saquon Barkley.
Mm-hmm. Even though he went to two Super Bowls, one he didn't have Barkley, and he went to the Super Bowl, and then Saquon Barkley didn't do shit in the Super Bowl.
Right. Mm-hmm.
My thing
Yeah.
is, if you got a running back that can't be stopped all year and a defense that's kicking ass, why force the ball with your quarterback to put it in harm's way? If they can't stop you running the ball, you pound the ball. The same way when we played Chicago when they ran for over 200 yards. We couldn't stop the run. You just keep running it.
Right.
I don't understand why our team don't play like that. It'd be a
Mm-hmm.
team that can't stop us on the ground and we go away from it. Barkley and Tank was doing good, and we pretty much went away from it in the second half.
Yep. Yep. And what's up with the second half? See, I'm thinking that they running the same play over and over again, and the defense get hip to it. That's why they can't do
The
shit.
defense is no. I'm gonna tell you what it is. The defense is adjusting, and our coach, I mean, offensive coordinator, he's a pea brain because once he get a lead, it can be a 3 point lead. He cool with just running the clock and playing defense with a 3 point lead, and you can't do that. We was up 13-6 early. That was like first half or some shit. And then you saw us delay handoff. Now it's third and long, incomplete, punt. We did that shit like 3 times after we had a 13-6 lead. What happened with being aggressive and just going after fucking put your foot down on the ass? We don't
Right.
play like that, and that's why we need to get rid of it.
Mm-hmm.
And it'd be a miracle if he's still here.
Come on, Mike McDonald. Oh, they
See, I
said
want Dable.
they say that Mike McDonald and Vic Fangio don't like each other. Well, I say, well, look, suck
Yeah,
it up.
no, I'll take Dable because Dable he know how to use a running quarterback. He Jalen Hurts quarterback in college, and then he coached what's the name Josh Allen when Josh Allen got drafted in Buffalo. So he know what he's doing when it comes to running quarterbacks, and he made both of them pretty much shine. You know what I mean?
Well, don't forget McDaniel and Tua.
Yeah, but you see what he did to Tua.
Yeah, that's because he got hurt and he lost his wide receiver.
Yeah, but still, Tua was looking like shit all year, even when he wasn't hurt. You gotta help your quarterback and make it easy for him and shit. So
Well,
so I
go ahead.
what's the name said he won 20 million a year. Harbaugh.
Oh
He want to be the
shit.
he want to be the highest paid coach, and he want 20 million a year. That's what one of the doctors told me. He's a big Baltimore fan. I was like, I
Hmm.
didn't hear that. He was like, yep, that's what he said.
And
Was
he
asking
got
questions.
fired, and he wants
Yes,
$20 million.
yes.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
good luck with that one.
He'll get it.
Hmm. Well, we only got one comment last week. This is from TikTok. From a TikTok video about comments from the from our boy Mister I forget his name underscore uh Montclair Gold said man facts as I was digging in the what the hell is his name? I don't even want to look for it. But when I was digging into him or what he was talking about, the Eagles aren't going to struggle with the Commanders.
Mhm.
Like, of course they're going to struggle with them. That's their rivals. They always struggle with anytime even when Dallas was the top team and we had shitty teams, the Eagles
Mhm.
always played them hard.
Well, if you look around the league, this happens not just to the Eagles; it happens to other division opponents too. They do the
Right.
same shit, and they be a bum division opponent, and he'll still win against the top seed. Because, like
Well,
you said, they familiar with each other. They play with each other all the time.
yeah. Just like what the Browns did. Same shit.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if you want to have your comments read on here, send us through Twitter, TikTok, and subscribe to our YouTube at pnljudgementals. Instagram is the_judgementals, or you can email us at pnljudgementals@gmail.com. So, all right, Phil.
All right, Roy. Next year.
And we back to our regular scheduled programming, I guess.